Hello and welcome to this video demonstrating the Access Portal to you as a new user of Mintsoft. The Access Portal, formerly known as Access Workspace, is now known as Access Evo, and you can access it via the URL go.accesscloud.com. The purpose of the Access Portal is to group all of your Access products into one place. For example, if you click on Access here, you will find Mintsoft, and you'll also find some additional products that you get free of charge as a user of Access Workspace, or Evo. In this demonstration, I will take you through a few of these products at a high level. I'll show you your dashboard here on the Access Portal, and I'll show you how to manage your members up here. First, let's look at your colleagues. There is a video already for Mintsoft users that shows you this in more details, but quickly, you can add your colleagues here with the Add button, and you can add them by email address or username. Once they're added, you can then click the three dots on a user and manage roles to change their permissions across the entire organization on the Access Portal. For example, an administrator can add more colleagues. You can then also manage their permissions for each individual product here. As your company grows, if you join up to Access with further products, they will also appear up here, and the Access Portal becomes your one place to go for everything. This is customizable as well. You can see at the top, my banner is red with a logo here, but I could click on my name up here, go to Organization Settings, and customize this. For example, I might like the banner here to be black. I could click here on Custom Color, and I could select black. I could also then click on Browse to upload a new logo. And then if I click Save at the bottom, you'll see that I now have my branding at the top, and it looks more professional, and my colleagues will also feel like this is a software for my company and not something fresh out of the box. I can also change the way that the name appears here at the top. For example, if my logo showed my company name, I might want to hide this from showing at the top. Next, let's have a quick tour of the different products available. Let's start with Analytics. You may have already come across Mintsoft reports on Mintsoft. Analytics is a separate program developed by Access to show you details of data and information on your system in a more user-friendly way. By default, you'll have the Mintsoft Productivity Dashboard and the Business KPI Dashboard. If I click on one of these now, you can see information that's been brought in from Mintsoft. You can also change the view. You can click to show data in a different format, and you can also click this button to download it as a CSV file. If we go back to dashboards, you can create your own dashboard simply by clicking on Add. You can then find the relevant insight that you'd like. You can click and drag these onto your screen in any position that you like. You can then also resize these and reposition them. You can then give this dashboard a name. And then save up here. Now when I go to my dashboards, I have my custom dashboard here ready for viewing. There is a professional or advanced version of Analytics that enables you to create new insights as well. For example, if we go to a dashboard here, perhaps the information I need isn't available on one of these ready-made insights. You can pay for an additional service where colleagues at Access can develop insights for you. Speak to your account manager or salesperson for more information about this. Next, we'll go back up here and we'll take a look at Collaborate. Collaborate is a program where you can create a site. A site acts almost like a folder. For example, I already have a site here called Mintsoft Recordings or Important Documents. If we go to the Recordings site, inside of a site you can have documents and you can have tasks. If you create task, you can give it a title, a description, a due date. You can put progress against the task, and you can choose a colleague who the task is assigned to. Tasks appear here, and you can see that I've got 2 tasks in this site. I could also upload a document. The purpose of this site as Mintsoft recordings would be to upload my training sessions with a consultant so I could view them in the future, as recordings can expire. By uploading them here, I'll have access to them indefinitely. You could also save these recordings to a different platform of your own choosing. Collaborate is here if you'd like it. Next, we'll take a look at Engage. For now, I'm not going to show you Data Engine, as this is only useful if you have the professional version of analytics. Engage acts like a social media for your workplace and should feel instantly familiar. You could click into this share box here to create a post. You could change the target audience of the post. You can also put in emojis, pictures. You can even put links and polls. For example, I could say, what day works best for the staff party? I could put here Monday or Tuesday and click submit. Hey all, please vote. Now my colleagues could vote on this post. Also on the right hand side you have articles and events. As an administrator you can manage these articles and the events. Next, we'll go back up to the top and we'll take a quick look at Learning. Learning is a free version of a larger learning software that we have at Access. You could click on Find Learning and you could search for a course. Currently, there is a Mintsoft course that you and your colleagues have available to you. It covers the basics of using the warehouse in Mintsoft. Here it is, Access Mintsoft User Certified. You can see the details covered by this course, and you can see the approximate time it might take to complete. You could simply launch this course. If you'd like more details about the full version of the learning software, feel free to speak to your account manager or your salesperson. Next, I'll show you Marketplace. Marketplace is a simple product designed to show you the other softwares we have at Access. If you need other softwares, the chances are they can be integrated into your portal and appear here, and you can see what we have available. We have a variety of different categories of software, and you can search for these and then ask a colleague for a quote or a demonstration. I'll take us now back to our dashboard on the Access portal. This can be customized just like your Mintsoft dashboard. You can click and drag to move different modules around. For example, I've added an app onto this screen to show me my tasks. By default, you won't have this one, so this is a useful one to add. As an administrator, I can also manage this notice board. I could add pages that would force content to my colleagues to see. I've got here as well an app that shows the most recent few posts from Engage. I can see my colleagues. And I can also search for who's taken my parking space. If we click Add App, you get a list of all the apps available to you, and you can simply add to Workspace to see them on your home screen. Finally, I'll show you the Discovery Hub. In this video, I've been able to give you a quick introduction into some of the products you have available. On the Discovery Hub, you'll find more. For example, if we click here on Configure Access Evo, many more videos available to you. Hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll see you on the next demonstration. Thank you.